Hey y'all, hey, this is Dr. Samira Colbert, and this is your wisdom point of the day. So I'm doing a teaching called Break the Cycle. How do we stop repeating cycles from the past? It's not available yet. It's going to be available on next Friday, whenever that is. I think the 9th, 10th, 11th, one of those two. Anyway, it's going to be available. But I wanted to deal with the trap of the past. One of the wordings that people will say to cover up or not even deal with the past is to say, well, that's the past, leave it behind. You can't keep bringing up my past. And in some ways, again, I concur, like that's right. However, here is where it becomes a problem. When there are past traumas, past behaviors, past wrongs that we continue to do and meet us in our present. So we cannot say within ourselves, well, that's my past and I don't want to deal with it. So we sweep it under the rug. Or maybe we've offended people. We can say, well, you can't bring up my past. But the issue is that if we have never dealt with cycles in the right way, like stopped repeating the pattern, if we have not did what the scripture says, go to thy brother who you have offended or they have offended you and make it right. Or again, I think the most significant one is repeating the same pattern of behavior. Sometimes these are cycles that keep us in toxic relationships. You know, maybe someone has done you wrong and they keep doing it over and over and over again. And every time you confront that issue, they keep saying, no, that's the past. That's the past. That's the past. Well, if it's the past, why do you keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? And so when we talk about breaking cycles, there's a way, there's a method, there's a standard of how we need to deal with it. We can't just sweep stuff under the rug, as said. We can't just not say that. We can't just let time pass. Particularly when you are hurt or someone has offended you. And this is why sometimes people go to therapy, because they want to deal with the childhood trauma from their past, or the divorce that they never was able to heal from, or the past betrayal, right? And so it presents itself in our feelings, in our emotions, and our mental health, because we never properly deal with. There's some things that if we want to break the pattern, we got to deal with the issue. And once we deal with the issue, we create what we call corrective actions, new patterns, new habits and behaviors. We learn from the past. I tell my clients all the time, okay, so this happened. It was really, really hurtful. What are the wisdom tips that I can take from the pain that I experienced so that I won't repeat the pattern, but then I can also make sure that I become trustworthy and I make good choices in the future, right? Let's say. All right, y'all. So check out that YouTube channel. It's going to be available next week. And go to therapy. Love you much. Bye.